So I'm just gonna hop right into it today. Usually I'd kind of dick around and trying to get that speed perk. However, well, we're still on the infinite run and stuff like that. Hey, Rush Shirt, how's it going? Okay, right. Gotta remember exactly what I was doing. It's been a couple of days since I've streamed this, and it's starting to mess with my head. God, Crips 150, not 153, just Crips 53. But still, I am not looking forward to the day where I actually, like, am back to playing this game regularly. Mainly because, how the hell am I going to be able to, like, do anything? It's gonna be a complete mess. So yeah, welcome back to Vagante, everybody. Well, took a hiatus. I think I played a little bit of this on, yeah, I did play this on Catterday. After everything was done. No, last night was Catterday. Pre-Catterday, Friday. Shoot, my time schedule's, like, busted. I did not get much sleep, yesterday morning. I was, like, 3 hours of sleep. It was pretty bad. Because, my family and I walked into, well, I took the bus into Boston. My family biked into Boston. And we had, Tibetan food. Problem is, I go to bed at, like, 6 in the morning till, like, 8 in the morning. Ooh, I was almost inside of a wall there. Okay. Let's see. Hey, gaming with Blaze. Let's see. Probably be on the slate more often, 24th through the 30th. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, if... I say this frequently, but, like, if any of you have, like, other shit to do in your life, be it jobs, be it school, be it whatever, like, that stuff comes first. All of my stuff goes up on YouTube afterwards, so, like, do not be afraid to miss anything. Because chances are, there are very few things that will actually be missed along the way. Chances are it's just going to be Catterday. Yeah, no, this... being walled in would be a pretty sad way to end this run. That said, that's probably the most likely way that this run is going to end. Do I get a... Nope, still don't get anything. Okay, and I've got both rings God cursed at this point. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to somewhat pay attention to chat today. Unfortunately, like, this specific type of run, this run's, I guess, just in general, has so much going on for it that, well, so much going on at one point in time that it's just almost impossible for me to, like, look away without taking large amounts of damage. But I'm really hoping that we can get some serious progress on this. I mean, there's really no reason I should be even fighting half of these things, honestly. Now, I've already God cursed my bow, so the only thing we're looking for is a sword, right? Yeah, that's not a sword. Potions are welcome. Potions are, like, the only thing we can use, because we don't even dare use bombs anymore, just because I think I can actually survive a bomb, but it's not something I want to, do a whole lot of adventuring with, to say the least. Okay. I also love the fact that, eventually we're gonna get to the point where we're just progressing through the uh-oh. We're gonna be progressing through the stage by just bouncing on people's heads, which I'm totally okay with. Now, I saw... Oh, hello, fireball. Damn. I saw the hole underneath the spawn point. That shit is always scary. Okay, please do not have a hand down in there. Good. I'm just taking these out just in case we run into something like that. Okay. Hey, Foxy. Hey, Satari, Blaze, Purple Phantom, whatever. Okay. So... I gotta watch out for those platforms. Like, those can and will kill me. That's, like, the only thing that truly could end this run, honestly. And, I don't know. It's gonna be... It would be really sad if we got to that point. Now... let's see. And you know what? I'm gonna hold off on using at least one of those for a little while. Now, we haven't got the Shrine of Light to love us again. Let's see. Am I ready for Titan Souls hard mode? No roll mode. I mean, you might as well tack on Iron Man mode. I might do, like, one video where I try and get past the first 4 bosses that way, but it's probably gonna end horribly, to say the least. Right, we haven't befriended the Light Shrine yet, so we're actually kind of unable to see very well here. I'm gonna try and just, like, hop over people for a little while. It's not like we take a whole lot of damage from any of this. What's this? Nope, kerchief. Don't need. But I'm trying to avoid busting up shrines here, and seeing as I barely take damage, there's no reason why not to. Let's see, do you love me again? Oh, he does love me. Okay, that's good. Oh, and he actually got a grab in. What a jerk. Okay, so as long as we don't, like, lose all of our light radius, blow up all of the shrines, and just eventually get mobbed by zombies, I see no way that we can be stopped at this point, which I appreciate. Okay. Let's see. I'm looking for that light shrine though, so I can yeah. Did I like bounce off of a hand? I think that's what happened there. That was weird. Okay. The other reason why I'm bouncing around topics just because like my brain is kind of mush right now. I've been I don't know, fatigued. I mentioned I didn't get much sleep. I don't get much sleep ever, but like if I get even less sleep than usual, I get like super frazzled. You get back here, Mr. Box. Yeah. But so the reason why I ended up going with the homing bow instead of the horizontal bow is purely because this way I don't have to worry about it busting up shrines along the way, which is super super nice. Now everybody's talking about Titan Souls. Man, Titan Souls is fun. Titan Souls is pretty. Like, oh god, if there could be like a roguelike, those prettiest Titan Souls, I'd be really happy. It really isn't though. Also, I should stop healing. Why? Because I want to scum that shrine just a little bit. Oh, speaking of, Shrine of Light. Yes. Okay. Be my friend! Nope. You're not durable enough. And that's a random ass glass blade, which we do not care for. Because we are not... I don't want to actually nix my attack speed. I want to be able to attack as fast as the speed of light. If at all possible. During this run. And, I mean, we're already probably past that point, but still. Oh, yeah. Well, okay. It's not, so Hyper Light Drifter, as far as I can tell, is not a roguelike, though. It's just Hyper Light Drifter. That said, I'm looking forward to Hyper Light Drifter all the same. Hyper Light Drifter, oh shoot, there's like a series of 4 games that oh, Crawl. No, not Crawl, Chasm, there we go. Hyper Light Drifter, oh, hey, it loves me again. Okay. See, what qualifies a game as a roguelike? I mean, maybe I just haven't heard enough about Hyper Light Drifter. I just swore it was a lot more, like, linear and stuff like that. So I could be wrong. I mean, this is a pure roguelike where, like, all of the runs are just purely repetitive and stuff like that. And, I will admit, so I make a habit of, like, not knowing things about games before they come out. And so Hyper Light Drifter is one of them, that I'm trying to avoid any and all details for. Chasm is also one. I'm trying to think of like other games that I'm trying to avoid details for. And unfortunately my memory's kinda crap as far as remembering them and stuff like that. Let's see. So if Hyper Light Drifter is actually like it actually has roguelike qualities, then sure, it's a roguelike, whatever, I don't even care. I truly know nothing about the game, so there's that. I just know it's goddamn gorgeous, and that's it. Okay, and apparently people are making fun of me because Bisnap on a blind run managed to beat the second half of, well, the last 3 bosses of Titan Souls in 30 minutes. It's like, really, the situation is, I don't really care. Like, I never advertise myself to be better than anybody. That's one thing you kind of learn in life, that just, like, never say you're the best at anything. Pretty much ever. Like, I'm pretty good at what I do, but I'm not the best. And if I try and advertise myself as such, then somebody's going to come along and, like, put me down. That's just the way things go. Let's turn down the music a bit. Got to be a little bit more attentive. I'm using a different audio playlist today. So this one's a little bit bassier than usual. All right. I got sick and tired of like having to manually deal with music and like copyright and stuff like that. So we're gonna try and move things around. Hey Grumsub, how's it going? Hey Racklin, as well. All of the people. Hello. Okay. So let's scum our stats down as much as I can, just because whatever. Also, hey Satanic Jesus. Okay. So we're pretty much golden. What are our stats? Like, I know our strength is Only 106. Right, because I drank like 20 potions at once. That's why my stats were like super high and stuff like that. Okay. So, okay. Yeah, Hyperlight Drifter is more action-adventure twin-stick shooter than roguelike. I thought so. It didn't seem like it was going to be a, it didn't seem like it was going to be a roguelike. And if it was, then I'd be all for it. And if it isn't, I'm still all for it. Because no matter what, that game is going to be downright gorgeous, and I'm going to be really excited for it. Is this OC Remix Radio? It is not. This is actually Epidemic Music, which I get through my network. I'm partnered with Curse. I don't think I ever really put up a video mentioning that I was actually partnering my channel with anybody. But I partnered with them so I didn't have to worry about copyright stuff, because apparently YouTube was not accepting the fact that Binding of Isaac is monetizable, and I got really sick of it. So I was just like, all right, fuck it, let's just join a network. And so I joined Curse, and then they sent me an email being like, oh yeah, here's a bunch of music, and I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? Okay, roguelike, procedural level generation, turn-based gameplay. Yeah, see, at this point, the term roguelike has been bastardized to the point where it's probably I don't know. It's just been turned into its own thing at this point. Apparently people are... Oh, I see. Kickstarter backers have access to Hyperlight Drifter already. That makes sense, honestly. That said, when it actually comes out full release, I'm definitely going to be doing a series on it. Because, like, no matter what, I'm not even fishing for views at that point. I just want to play the game. Let's see, someone played Rogue here. I've played a little bit of Rogue, but mostly I played NetHack back in the day. NetHack was the one that I was, like, really into in college, as far as roguelikes go. NetHack and, Dungeons of Dreadmore. Those were my, like, two bread and butter roguelikes well before. Wow, even with the Luminous Ring, our light radius is shrinking. Yeah, you know what? I'm more than willing to bet that, the further you get in the crypts, the darker it gets, because this is hella dark. Trying to save up on my my scrolls of magic mapping here. There's a lot of these holes here. It's weird. Also trying to get as much. Did he hit me? He might have hit me for 11 damage. It's very hard to tell. No, you know what? No. These guys have like a 0% chance of doing more than 1 damage to me. For whatever reason, I have no idea how damage is even dealt with. What am I going to do for 1,000 followers? Honestly, nothing tonight, apart from an earlier stream. That's... Like, I'm streaming-ling. Yeah, there we go. I'm streaming earlier just because I didn't have anything else to do. I probably should have streamed earlier, but I was just like, I'm gonna go take a nap and wait and see what's going on. But what am I gonna do for 1,000 followers? Probably just going to do a extended length Catterday with probably some kind of giveaway. I don't know. I've got like a bunch of Humble Bundle, like ex-Humble Bundle games, you know, that I picked up along the way that I have spares for. So that's probably going to be the extent of what I do. But, I mean, make no promises. I have no idea what... Wait, hold on. I truly don't know exactly how things ever go with me. Like, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to stream early next week. Okay. Yeah, it's much better to just accept the damage, the small amount of damage, and getting hit around the curse shrine than instead of busting it up. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Every follower gets $1 from me. Yeah, only if you guys donate $10 each. I am very poor. Like, I don't know, like, what people think of me, but, like, at this point, YouTube is pretty much my only income, and that's not exactly what I'd call... it's not a very fat paycheck. Ooh, hold on. Yeah, fuck it. Goodbye that. Hello upgrade. So why am I doing this? Because fairy magic is useful, sort of. It really doesn't matter. I just was getting sick of the worthless sword of excessive worthlessness. Let's just run around beating things up. Yeah, this is good music. I like this. Let's see. But turn down the music. I can do that. Okay. Ask some of the devs for a giveaway. I mean, I could do that. That'd be interesting. I mean... You know, the developer of Vagante may be receptive. That could be kind of fun. I've never done it before, and I'm not entirely sure, like, how receptive they would be, but I could probably do it. Let's see, what does fairy magic do? It amplifies your damage, so each progressive strike will actually do more damage. I think there's, like, an upper cap. It's, like, sort of exponential. It's kind of hard to exactly put into terms, because you usually kill things before you actually get to see how much of a damage increase it does. Okay. Oh, trying to adjust the music while fighting a hand. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, hey Cypher Ice. Glad your Twitch account was not banned. For obvious reasons. Okay. Let's see, what do we got around here? I'm trying to pay attention to chat a little bit. Let's see. Ask. I really need to go back and actually see if I can get some get access to Wanderlust Adventures. Might actually see if I can get access to it for Catterday next week. Because, again, I've mentioned this before, I actually did ask them if I could have a copy of it months ago, and they kind of gave me a yes, but like a yes later, and I really wanted it, like, now. And I know people have streamed it, so I'm just kind of confused, like, what exactly their deal is, but you know what, whatever. But, meh. Not that big of a deal. Now, just to kind of talk about the, like, money thing, and this is no, like, big beg for money or anything like that, it's just a matter of, like, it's really interesting, like, looking at the monetary, thing for, like, YouTube and stuff like that, and, like, I'm just gonna talk about, like, the big, dark, dirty secret, and it's like, you don't really make a whole lot of money from YouTube. Easiest way to put, like, YouTube money into perspective is most YouTubers make about $1 per 1,000 views. Depending on how big they are. I'm sure PewDiePie makes like $2 or $3 per 1,000 views. Except for it's cut down probably by his network, and his network probably takes a larger cut purely because of the services they provide to him. That said, I'm not entirely sure on like what the math is for him. And also, like, probably a lot of people don't care because most people watching PewDiePie are much younger than him, and money is less of an important thing, or at least less of a real thing? I don't even know. Okay, Google is gonna get me. I mean, this isn't even like hidden information. This is just flat out like sort of common knowledge. I didn't even like, this is the metric I based my my like estimations off of, like, you know, 3,400 subs ago. Speaking of, we crossed 3,400 subs like a couple days ago, which is really nice. Anyway. But yeah, no, you do not make a whole lot of money from YouTube. I actually did not stop, I actually did not start monetizing anything on my YouTube channel until about 1,000 subs. At that point, I'm like, yeah, you know what, I can probably make a fair amount of money from this. And the answer is, I mean, I kinda can. It's enough to pay for itself. Like, at this point, I don't actually spend money, spend any of my own money keeping this channel up, which is nice. If I started advertising, it would probably cost more. But you know what? Might be worth it at this point. Because we're pretty close. To at least some things. Okay, so there's Uncurse. There's nothing. Ah, man, Downstrike is super useful. But let's see. PewDiePie sucks. Honestly, like, I don't mind the guy. I just do not care for his content. He did do a very good Dark Souls series comparatively, though. It was edited very well. That's, like, about the only bit of his content I've ever cared about. Okay. Don't want to even be around there. Wow. That was quite the descent into this hole. Now, the one nice thing about fairy magic in this situation is purely that it's actually going to make my overhead strikes really powerful. Because every time we hit with it, it does boost the damage, I want to say by about 5 to 10. And that's actually exactly what we need. Wow. Keeps dumping me down and further and further. Oh, we know where the treasure chest is. Let's just make sure there isn't a shrine over here. You know what? Okay, good. No shrine. Did I already fight the boss? I actually... Nope, didn't. Okay, I have no idea. Let's see what I'm doing. I'm trying to... It is much harder to pay attention in a chat. Like, at this point in Vagante, it's like... I don't have to worry about anything. Like, there's no worry of losing. Wait, what? This is weird level gen. I've never seen this before. Where we're like in this little sub-chamber purely for the treasure room. I've never seen that before. Interesting. I'm definitely enjoying being able to just like one-hit KO everything, though. 210 damage on a downstrike critical hit. Pretty soon we'll be able to downstrike... Okay. Yeah, they must have patched it a little bit so you don't get stuck in walls anymore. Because, like, I have been half into walls for a very long time. Like, each of these runs. And they're not killing me. Which is good. I'm sure you can keep getting pushed in. And that's where you die. But it gives you at least some amount of a leeway, which is very appreciated. I probably don't even need to attack this fast. I just need to attack, like, once in a blue moon. Well, not even in a blue... God, I love taking out those ghosts as they go by. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. I will admit, as far as, like, PewDiePie and Markiplier and stuff goes, the only time I actually enjoy their content is when they were actually collaborating with people. Like, as tacky as it is, I really liked the Markiplier Game Grumps pole dancing video, just because, I mean, it was super stupid, but that's kind of the point. Okay, more potions of speed. I want to see if I can get like 10 of them, so I can go at light speed at this point. Or like 20 or 30, just to the point where like the drugs overwhelm my body and I turn into the Flash, just flat out. Actually, that would be really cool if you could like trigger a transformation by drinking too many potions in this game. That would be awesome! Actually, if there's like transformations and like weird shit that could happen to your character depending on like what you've done. Like, I was thinking about that, and it's like, this game would be awesome if it had that kind of, like, weird, like, you do this secret thing to do this, and then you get this. And, like, we kind of already have that with, like, the Curse Shrine bullshit, and, like, half of the scumming that I do. But it's, like, fairly regular once you get into it. There's no, like, hidden stuff. Whereas, like, Wizard's Lizard, for all of its kind of general failings in variety and interest, has some, like, secret weapons and stuff that you can only get to if you do X or X. I really appreciate that. Anyway, I got rid of my Wand of Digging, didn't I? Yep, I did. Oh, well. That's not the end. Oh, well. Let's keep scooting through. Yeah, fair amount of viewership for streaming early. Nice. Then again, I was kind of spoiled last night. 50 people watching me play Titan Souls was a very fun experience. Oh, I'm on the wrong side of the law here. Yep. I don't know. It's always nice to see the numbers go up. If I hit 1,000 yet, I have no idea. I know we're gonna hit 1,000 tonight. 1,000 followers if you're watching this on YouTube later. Might as well preface that just in case people I guess, weren't here live. Also, A7 Wags, how's it going? Okay, so let's open up this chest. Again, we really don't need to, but I'm looking for, well, potions are welcome. And I'm looking for, a Dragon Slayer. You'd think I'd find one at this point. Actually, this is a hell of a lot easier. There we go. Oh, hey, we actually have some victims. Nice. This is odd level gen. I know they said they were updating the Crypts level gen, but I'm actually really liking this. It's different. Stuff like that. Let's see. Let's see. So nope, wrong way. Still haven't found the Dragon Slayer. That's not the end of the world. I'm looking for... I'm looking for it. It's nice to get a new sword. The bone sword might be okay, but you know what? I will admit, I'm a bit of a vain person, and I do kind of enjoy not having to, Oh, hey Ninja Llama, how's it going? I do enjoy... I don't know, I'm a vain person, and I don't really enjoy the bone sword's visual appeal. I feel like it could be better, because currently it just looks like some kind of bizarro xylophone. I guess it's supposed to be like a spine or something like that, or ribs, but I don't know. I want the weapons in this game to be like really cool looking and varied and stuff like that. Like I'm trying to think of a good example of a game with like a really varied item and weapon system that's like really cool. Probably find Excalibur before a Dragon Slayer. Wait, is there actually an Excalibur weapon in this game? That would actually be really cool. I would be like so totally down. Like kind of to go back about like my weird unlock thing. I think it would be really cool, actually, if the weapon shrine had, like, a combination system. So you could, you know, you can just dump, say, 4 weapons on it to get, like, a potential for an upgraded weapon. So say you get 4 swords or something like that. You save them up. Or just 4 weapons and, you know, the first slot potentially resets. I don't know. As long as you have, like, a majority of one type. Again, not exactly sure on, like, the process here. But if there's, like, a way to potentially upgrade your weapons by running it through the weapon shrine, so god cursing things isn't necessarily the best idea. I think that would actually be a really nice feature. But I think it'd also be kind of cool if there was, like, special formulas that you could get. So you can get, like, you can actually get, like, pieces of weapons, rarely from the chests. Or, like, I don't know, just do, like, mini quests to get cool things in this game. Because I think that would actually be a really nice feature. And would actually give some amount of, like, directionality to a otherwise directionless loot system. I think I would have a lot of fun with that. Anyway, let's see. But I don't know. I think it would just be cooler. Please do not kill me via wall. Okay. Huh. Surprise. Because I'll just be over here. Luckily, the zombles do not, the zambles? Oh! Whatever. That's like the one shrine I don't really care too much about pissing off, just because I have no reason to fear it. Because I quite literally have nothing left to god curse except for my weapon, which is now admittedly cursed to me, but not the same. That'd be awful that if you already had like cursed equipment, it would actually god curse it automatically on you. I really hope they don't do that. That would be just downright bad. Now, did I see the abomination, like, down here? I did. Where is it? Nope. Really? Okay. Surprise, surprise. He's not here. I wonder why. Can I, like... There we go. Interesting. If you hold the walk button, do you actually... no, you don't. You don't auto-grab nearby ledges. It just seemed easier for some reason. And they're in my way. Why am I suddenly incapable of platforming in this game? I don't know. I blame Titan Souls. I've been blaming, like, everything on Titan Souls today. Like, oh god, I spilled ice cream all over myself earlier today. And, like, my mother just starts cracking up looking at me as, like, ice cream just drips down my front. Cause my hands are so, like, jittery after, after playing Titan Souls for so long, so it's just like my ability to grip things has actually taken a hit for a very short period of time. So I'm not going to be playing that game for at least a couple of days, to say the least. Let's see. What is the schedule for tonight? I'm probably going to play a fair amount of Vagante, probably for the next hour and a half at least. I would like anybody that, you know, wants to watch Vagante to get that in. And also, I'm really trying very hard to get to Crypts 256, which is going to take a very long time. But apart from that, I want to do Catacomb Kids and, like, actually do a good long run. I might actually do extra long Catacomb Kids, because I ran out of I keep running out of content for Catacomb Kids, because I only want to do, like, one run a night, or, like, one episode a night, and if I can do, like, the equivalent of 2 for once, that'd probably be a really good thing, because I didn't actually put an episode up on Friday or Saturday, which was bad. And I'd like to be a little bit more consistent. Did I just walk past the boss somehow? I must have. When did that happen? Where is he? Is he over here? Nope, that's not it. I am super confused. Well, we found the shopkeeper. He's garbage. Stuff like that. Oh, I reached 1,004. Pfft. Well, I'm not getting that screenshot. Thank you, everybody that follows me. Seriously, like, you guys are awesome. Everybody is awesome. Everything is awesome. That is a really good song, and it gets stuck in my head frequently. I regret nothing. Anyway. Oh, man. Party. Where's the boss? Did I just fight him and not pick up the key, or am I just, like, blind? I mean, do we really care? Probably not. I just feel like I should care for some reason. Yeah, no, the boss just exited the world. Alright, bye. Not like it really matters. It's just slowing me down and stuff like that. Yep. The bosses gave up and went on vacation. Looked at you and said, screw that. And you know what? Why not? Now, here's the question. I haven't been paying attention. Have I actually done more than 256 damage? Because I know 999 and 9,999 are, let's see. Like, I know that's it's possible. Okay, good. So I am doing more than 256 damage. I was wondering about that for a second there. It seemed weird if I wasn't able to do more than that, considering the game is capable of doing more. Okay, so we've confirmed there's, at this far, no damage cap. At least, not at these low of numbers. I do kind of wish stat points would actually get exponential at this point. Not that, like, it's really necessary, but apart from, like, me just wanting, satisfaction of just being fuckdiculous. And I know that's not a word, but whatever. It's just like auto-magically. It's not a word, but it goddamn should be. Anyway, let's see. So we're still going to be scumming stats for at least a little while longer. Did that guy do 414 damage to me? He did. So it looks like defense is both a flat reduction and a percentage-based thing. So it's probably kind of like a tiered percentage system where damage has the potential of doing, like, the higher your defense, the more likely they are to do less damage to you. And, you know, the higher your defense, the less damage they're going to do. But it also adjusts the percentage of that happening. So there's still a chance that you're going to get totally raffle-stomped by something. Which is cool. I like that. It's a more unique defense system than I would say most games have, or at least it's a more sensible ones, because I hate the ones where defense is just a flat reduction and it's purely based on like hit chance, or they have like a separate dodge statistic. Though I guess this one does have an evasion statistic, but that's different. Okay, and okay, we cleared out the Shrine of Light, but what do we got over here? I'm still looking for shops and stuff like that, and also Shrines of Blood, even though I'm only like using half of them and stuff like that. Let's see. But no, I don't think the developers are that much of retro nuts to do like caps on 256 or anything like that. Anyway, yeah, that would be cool actually. Oh, if you give yeah, that'd actually be really nice. If you gave more than 100 hit points, it would actually give you the rarer stats. I would totally be down with that. Because, like, currently, if you look at my stat page, it is downright unbalanced. It is, like, I'm like a pure meathead at this point. Like, we're pretty damn smart, we're pretty lucky, we're pretty healthy, but, like, we are very, very strong and very, very fast. And that is the extent of what we are right now. And I mean, admittedly, if we had too high of luck, I think it would actually break the game a little bit, because, from what I can tell, we already have, like, a really good avoidance. And when I'm playing as Thief and I have a really good luck to begin with, like, or, you know, I have, like, really good luck, it actually gets even more ridiculous, because, like, your dodge chance goes through the roof. Yeah, more bows, but we don't need those. And, yeah, my light radius is garbage. I wonder if it's correlated with distance into the crypts, or how many light shrines I've busted up here. It's hard to tell. Well, either way. Let's just beat through everything. Whoa! It's a scroll in the shop. Scroll of jumping, though. I do not care. Let's see. When the subscription feature is added to the channel, I accept payments in pennies. Shadow Strider, you're not even American. Do you guys even have pennies? Like, is that a thing? In, what, Denmark? I think it's Denmark. Anyway. Okay, so we got a weapon shrine. Don't like pissing those off. It doesn't look like... Okay, yeah, wow. Our sight radius is garbage. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, do they home in on the... They home in on those. Okay. That's kind of scary. Still no new swords. Didn't see a Shrine of Blood either. Not the end of the world. Let's see. Oh, man. People talking about, oh, Metal Gear Solid. I need to play Metal Gear Solid at some point. I have never done so, and I'm really hoping that, they actually release, like, a anthology pack, Metal Gear Solids 1 through 4, on the PS4. Because I've been I've never played any of them. I've watched a Let's Play on the first four, actually. Plus Peace Walker, actually. I've watched the entirety of the series, and so, like, to some degree, I guess I wouldn't need to. But I think I would enjoy it anyway. But, I have no way of playing it. Because I have no system that could play a Metal Gear Solid game, apart from emulating it on a computer, but that seems like it would just be wrong. But if they could re-release it for the PS4, I would be so happy. Because, like, they're doing it with Journey, and I think they're also doing it with God of War, and I'm really looking forward to it. But, yeah, no, I would really enjoy doing Metal Gear Solid 4 with, like, Shell or something like that, because she's a bit of a like, sci-fi buff, and I guess it's not exactly the same, but I think I could get her to enjoy it just because of how much weird stuff is in it, and, like, pseudo-conspiracy junk, and, like, I don't know. It would take a little bit of getting used to, and I think the villains in Metal Gear Solid 4 would bother her a little bit. But apart from that, I think it would actually be really fun. Either that or I'll see if I can get somebody else to do it, because I don't know, but probably by the time that comes out, I'm probably going to be around other Let's Players that I can do, like, a co-commentary thing with. Let's see. That is something I'm looking forward to. Hello. Do I just... Oh. Well, the shopkeeper's just wailing on me for no good reason. Well, anyway. Let's see. Random question. Did I ever play Sonic Adventure Battle 2? Yes, I have, actually. I've played both. I actually bought them on PC, and I'm kind of sad that the ports are garbage. Because I really enjoyed Sonic Adventure Battle. And, my friends and I want to do a Sonic Adventure 1 race at some point. So that's probably actually going to be a Catterday event. The Big the Cat levels are going to be the highlight of everything, to say the least. But, oh man, yeah, that's absolutely going to be a Catterday. It's going to be a special Catterday. I'm going to have to figure out exactly how we're going to do that. Because currently, mostly, well, if anybody doesn't know what Catterday is, and missed it, doesn't watch my Twitch, doesn't get the chance to watch it, whatever. Catterday is, you know, the Saturday streaming thing that I've started with my friends, going to do with my friends, stuff like that, where we just stream random shit and have a blast. So it's mostly starting with, like, Nuclear Throne and stuff like that, and switching over to, like, good stuff along the way. Let's see. Yeah, no, we would like to do Sonic Adventure 1. Let's see. Is this the same damn run 2 nights ago when I got to 30? Yes, this is. I'm getting close to 60. And I'm aiming for 75 by the end of the night, if I can get it. That's going to put us at a little bit under a third of the way there. Which is going to take a while. I really should probably just speed up and just be like, alright, screw it. But I'm trying to farm a lot of money here. So we can do some, like, turbo scumming along the way. Fortunately, I'm not finding a whole lot of Shrines of Blood anymore. Either that or I'm just walking past them or ignoring them. And admittedly, I'm also not using all of my potential for scumming here. Okay. Well, it's not the end of the world. So that's Book of Lightning. I'm gonna hold on to that, actually. Wow. A speedrunner sort of dude did the big story. Wow, Big the Cat in 20 minutes. That is pretty top. Color me impressed. If people don't know what Sonic Adventure is, well, I'm being asked if I ever played any of it, but so I've never actually done any of the Big's level, which is the Big the Cat levels, but so Sonic Adventure was like the Dreamcast 3D Sonic game. It was actually pretty good. A lot of people pan it as it kind of marked the end of the Sonic series, and a lot of people would like it to go back to the, like, roots of the hyper-fast 2D platformer style. That said, I like them, because it was a little bit more story-based, and I loved the, I don't know, the adventurousness of it. Even if, quality-wise, they were pretty shitty, by modern standards, and, like, probably a lot of people wouldn't be terribly interested in playing them. Let's see, so... Multiple Books of Lightning. We might actually be able to cast Lightning for free now. He wasn't even speedrunning it at all. Wow, props. But, so Sonic Adventure Battle and, well, Sonic Adventure 2 and Sonic Adventure 1. I say Sonic Adventure Battle. That's the second one. That was the one I had on GameCube. And that's why I keep saying Battle. But so Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 both featured, like, playing the games from multiple perspectives and stuff. And, like, I personally think the GameCube versions were the superior ones by far. I know some people probably are salty about the Dreamcast going under, which I can agree with. Like, the Dreamcast came before its time and was vastly underappreciated, but they did, Sega made some, like, really dumb decisions with it. Oh, good God. Ow, please let me leave. Please let me leave. Fuck it! I was just in an infinite hand grab. Let's see. I don't know if I can cast lightning for free yet, but we're getting there. It costs me 13 right now, but by the end of this, we're probably going to be able to cast most of the basic spells for free. But so for Sonic Adventure 1, you could play as multiple characters, so there's, like, you know, Amy. I think you could play as Amy, I could be wrong about that one. But you could play as Sonic, Knuckles, Tails, a robot, and a goddamn cat. The cat was the annoying part, because all the cat had to do was, like, go around fishing for, like, this weird frog creature that apparently had swallowed a Chaos Emerald and kept teleporting all over the damn place. And they are famously the worst levels in the game, and a lot of people, like, do not like Sonic Adventure as a result of them, or never finished it. I am one of those. Then again, I never owned it. I just rented the one, the director's cut version on GameCube, and that was it. Let's see. Spirit emitter. Minus dexterity. Oh, apparently drank a magic potion. Well. There's a ghost somewhere around here. Murder him. Take his soul. I'm just gonna scum while we've got that magic potion hanging out. I might as well actually start using some of them and stuff like that. Oh, it had Chaos's tail in it. Well, news to me. But so you had to, like, go fishing, and it was complete garbage and stuff like that. And so that's why us trying to race through Sonic Adventure would be entirely enjoyable. Hey, Foxy, how's it going? Let's see. But let's not die to anything. Oh, so it didn't. Okay. But yeah, I never got any of the endings or anything like that. Let's see. Huh. What you will think. What would I think if in Vagante the developers put a spell in the game where you have to cast a 0 mana to end the game? Like Armageddon? Not entirely sure. I have like no idea. I don't think I'd want like a really powerful like oh shoot. Actually, yeah, why not? I'm not really sure what I want the developers to put into this game. I really think they should rebalance the mage so they're more fun, but I don't think they should really add much more for magic spells for a while. I do think they should redo the casting and stuff like that. Just so it's like easier to do. But still. Okay, let's keep healing up, because this is... We might as well get rid of some of these potions of regeneration, too. Because I have no reason why not to. Because I have no use for them. Whatsoever. So let's just scum up. Part of the other reason why I want to do this is, I believe it was the 200 strength mark, where we were able to just completely stomp everything to death. At least that was, from what I could tell, as far as all of the potions brought me to. Yeah, because we were at over 200 strength along the way. But yeah, no, I've never beaten Sonic Adventure Battle 2. Or 1, actually. I was lazy as a kid and not exactly very good at gaming. I'm sure I could go back to it now and just completely ace everything. The only reason why I don't is because I think I'd want somebody else to play with. That's like that's the main reason why I don't. So I've been waiting for the summer to do some things and Shell, and I don't even know. I'll get there eventually. It'll be a stream. It's kind of like Titan Souls is the sort of thing that I would normally want to do with somebody else, kind of hanging out with me to like heckle me for making mistakes or tips or switching off controllers when we're both pissed. Let's see. I need to drink water already. It's been a long weekend of talking, to say the least. Because what, Friday we started streaming at about 8. Saturday we started streaming at about 8. Both days I go to bed at, like, 5 or 6 in the morning. Or stop streaming at 5 or 6 in the morning. Oh, shoot. I was actually doubling up on magic potions. Does not look like that actually sets you back at all, though. Which is kind of neat. Did I notice it's a run of 530 M? Is that meters? Minutes? Probably minutes and stuff like that. Okay. Yeah, the other reason why I probably haven't gotten, like, to a lot of, like, endgame stuff is I'm actually kind of bad at committing to video games. So, for example, I've never actually beaten Ocarina of Time. Just never have. Never got around to it. And that's kind of one of those gaming things that I would actually like to go back and do. So Shell and I kind of want to do, like, a Legend of Zelda thing at some point. Wow. Yeah, I think we actually do one-hit KO them now. Or one-hit kill. Okay. I have enough for a heal. Perfect. At this point, I'm not going to go back to the Scum Shrine. I'm just going to try and get my health back. So I spent most of it. Hello. I guess there's no reason for me to stick around, though. Because I can just kind of fight my way through everything. It's easier when I have, like, a nice little hidey hole to hide out in, though. Where I don't have to worry about, like, busting up a shrine. That's the annoying part. Also, it looks like my dexterity is high enough that... I think dexterity has a handle on, like, crits. I don't know how much of one. Either way. Probably time to pick up the pace, too, because I've been taking it kind of slow here. But yeah, no, I never finished Ocarina of Time. And at this point, I think if I was going to, So part of the reason why I have not, like, bothered to is we actually have the version for the 3DS that's, like, by far the better game, as far as I'm concerned. And so what I'm probably going to do at some point along the way is get, like, a 3DS capture card and go back through a bunch of 3DS games. Because, like, there's some really solid contenders as far as, like, games that I haven't played on that system, or at least would like to record. Like, Fire Emblem, say what you want about it. Damn good strategy game. Bit easy to abuse now. And at first I enjoyed, like, being able to, like, power level stuff, but, like, seriously, the latest Fire Emblem is, like, super easy to just, like, alright, I'm just gonna have infinite stats, because that is totally possible in this game. Anyway. Not actually get the kill, but then again, that's what happens when you're trying to kill him with down strikes. How much health does the boss have? God, if I could get to the point where I could one-shot the boss, that'd be insane. Also, like, I was looking at, shoot. I was looking at, like, one of the earlier videos. I want to say part 5 of this run. At this point, we're on, like, part 10 or something like that. It's getting pretty ridiculous. But, like, even part 5, we were doing about 23 damage. Now we do well over 100. It's pretty nonsensical, to say the least, and I'm really enjoying just, like, how much power you can like obtain in all of this. Also, God, I have to go all the way back up. Do I have Skulls of Teleportation? No, I haven't even bothered to carry any of them around. Okay, but yeah, I never finished Ocarina of Time. I never finished Majora's Mask. Actually, I never owned Majora's Mask. I didn't even rent it. Oh, one too high. Never beat Sonic Adventure. Never beat Space Station Silicon Valley, though I'm currently going back and doing a series on it with my brother. Most people probably don't know what that game is. Let's see. I never had a NES, so I've like never even touched any of those games. Like Link to the Past, for example. Never played it. I have played Link's Awakening, or at least the Game Boy version. So I don't know what that counts for. I'd love to go back to that one. God, the old 2D Zeldas were really hard to get into as, like, a kid. Like, if you don't really know what you're doing, they're super confusing. So I'm really looking forward to... I don't know. I guess one of the nice things that, like... And part of the reason why I want to start Let's Playing was because I had all of these games that I wanted to play along the way. And I never did. So, right now, Purple Phantom's asking, please say I've played Super Mario World. So, confession, have not actually played through Super Mario World. You can actually search on my YouTube channel, the only 2D Mario I have ever played. It is... I want to say Super Mario World 1, but I could be wrong. But I did it as a video as part of, like, a compilation Let's Play. with a bunch of other YouTubers, where we each level was a different Let's Player, which is actually really neat. I think it's still going on, too. But so my contribution's, like, episode 30-something from there. But they're like, alright, you have to, like, pick a level for somebody else. And I'm like, I don't know how to do that. I have no idea how to do that. Hello. So, yeah, if you want to see the only time I've ever played, a Mario game, I've played Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. A bit of 1 and a lot of 2. It's actually available on my YouTube channel. As a thing. God, the quality was awful though. It was like a year and a half. It was like a year ago. It was like Christmas time-ish. And I had so much trouble just recording it. SNES emulators are not exactly DX story friendly, to say the least. At least as far as like my basic setup went. Damn. I thought for a second I saw a Shrine of Blood next to a Shrine of Light, and I was like, this is going to be scum time, but no. I've never actually played most of those. I haven't even played like most of the Kirby games. I've played a couple of the ones that were on Game Boy Advance. And like Kirby games were my jam when I was younger. Like I was really big into Kirby. I'd only ever played, I want to say, Nightmare in Dreamland? Or is it, I don't know. There was like one for the Game Boy Color, and then there's, or is it Adventures? I truly do not. Wow, it is so dark. You know, I wonder if I have to pay the piper with these hands. Well, not these hands, the Shrine of Light, to get my light radius back up. That would make sense. Because I've not exactly, I only use it if I'd need to. Either that or I'm actually permanently cursed as a result of this. Let's see if I can get him to pay me, like, to heal me, like, 20. There we go. No, my light radius is garbage. Luminous ring or not. That's an interesting question. Come on. Well, 2-for-1 deal. How's he feeling? There's a morning star. Nope. Let's see if it's any good. Probably not. It's got knockback on it. Oh, right. My shit's cursed. Duh. Whoa. I can attack with this thing just about as fast as I can attack with my sword. The only problem is you can't downstrike with it, which is kind of the main downside. Yeah, let's switch back to our sword. Oh! Tits. All it takes is one hit, and that thing goes down. There goes my Shrine of Blood. No scumming on this floor. Ah, that's gonna send me back 2 floors, really, because I have to spend so much health just getting it to like me again. Bleh. Oh well. Yeah, I've never even played any of the like original 2D Sonic games. Come to think of it, hello, you're a different color for some reason. Let's get rid of you. See if you're good. Broadsword. Shocking. Yeah, let's try it. It's not like fairy magic is really that great. Well, it's got speed and luck on it, which I don't think this one has. Nope, it doesn't. Okay, goodbye fairy magic. Hello, shocking. Let's see. Oh, where are we going? What are we doing? At this point, we've pissed off the one shrine we actually give a shit about, so... Adventures! There's a lot of dudes around here. I mean, you know what? In retrospect, that fairy magic wasn't bad. It's just, pretty soon the damage isn't gonna matter. That's the only reason why, like, I'm not going back for it, because it's like, we're probably also going to find a replacement at some point along the way that will just completely invalidate it. Hello. Nah, do not want. Ow. Wow, this sucks. Door. Perfect. I probably have I still have the key. I didn't bother with the treasure chest. Whatever. I will just keep going. At this point, I might as well just get as far as I can along the way. Let's see. Yep. Hey, and Doggy, and yes, I am streaming early. Let's see, am I going to play Titan Souls again? Probably not for a while, Mad Gizmo. I finished it last night, so there's not a whole lot of reason for me to do so a second time around. Okay, so let's see if I can find that Shrine of Blood. Problem is, like, those hands come up and get you. Damn hands are jerks. Let's see, so we get Blink. Yeah, no, that fairy magic might not have been a bad idea, actually. Because it's making my, my overhead strikes are definitely a lot weaker. Oh, well, let's see. Am I maxed on everything? Nope, I am nowhere even close. I don't actually know if there's a maximum. That's part of the reason why I'm doing this run. Oh, I found the boss. Hey, there's a hammer. Perfect. It is comical how easy he goes down with a homing bow. But then again, I do, like, way more than regular damage. So that would have a hand in it. Anyway, at least we didn't piss off the Shrine of Light. Because that might also be the reason why everything's getting dark. I don't even know. Let's see. Surprised I beat normal mode and Titan Souls in 4 hours. It wasn't even 4 hours, actually. It was a little bit shy of 3.5. I was looking at the footage afterwards. And, like, when you cut it down from, like, the couple of breaks, it was not actually that long. I churned through that game pretty quickly. And again, I didn't get stuck on a number of bosses, or if I did, it only was stuck for, like, a little while. Like, I was kind of surprised with the Archer dude. And by the way, if you're watching this on YouTube or the Twitch stream and you didn't catch the Titan Souls series, it will be going up starting... Well, I guess by the time this video goes up, it'll actually be out on YouTube already, because I have such a backlog on this game. Like, God, I've got a week-long backlog, so I'm actually starting to try and, release 2 videos a day instead, for at least a little while. So, there's that. But yeah, no, Titan Souls beat it in like 3.5 hours, which I felt pretty good about. I'm sure there are people that do it faster, like everything in one try. But that's not me. But I feel happy with what I did. Anyway, do we have a Shrine of Blood here? I've not seen one yet. We definitely... Nope, there isn't. Damn, I can't make my my payment in blood. Nuts. Oh well. Not really that big of a deal. Looks like the... Can I not attack here? That was weird. Are my stats reduced? Probably not. What is, what's my damage right now? No? 168. I don't know why. Yeah, turns out going for freezing was probably a bad move. Note to self. Switch over to, wait, shocking. Freezing probably would be really effective. Okay.